Ever wonder what to have for breakfast? That's not a problem anymore. Just eat a banana.
Dolly Peach.
Hi, how are you? You're probably wondering why I'm holding a banana. Today, we're going to talk about 7 ways on how to eat. That's it, the most basic fruit, bananas. So the first way is the easiest way. We've all been doing it. Take the banana. Pull banana. Peel banana. And then eat banana. Always remember, when eating bananas, do not maintain eye contact with anyone. It is weird, just don't do it. That is the number 1 way to eat bananas. So the second way to eat bananas is one of my favorite ways. It's called banana pancakes, and you only need 2 ingredients, which is a bliss. For each banana, medium-sized banana, large banana, you need 1 egg. First, you're going to take the banana and you're going to smash it. And after you smash the banana, you're going to beat it with some eggs.
You're going to have to remove the eggshell that accidentally fell in if you do not want that extra crunch. When you mix the mixture, you don't have to completely get rid of the lumps. You just have to make sure that the egg is completely mixed in, or else when it cooks, it's going to taste very eggy and not very banana-y.
And you're going to heat up a pan, put some oil in there, and you're going to make these tiny little pancakes. Fry them on each side for about 2 minutes to 3 minutes.
However, depending on the type of stove you're using and how hot your heat is, your cooking time will be different. So it's better to assess the cooking time by looking at how solid the pancakes are. If you don't feel like they're solid enough to flip, don't flip them. It's better to keep the heat on the lower end because the bananas do tend to burn. One more detail that you have to remember is that whenever you're making a new batch or putting new pancakes into the pan, you need to add oil again because the pancakes themselves absorb a lot of oil and you don't want them sticking to the pan or else they will turn into scrambled bananas.
After they're done, you can cover them in some syrup, maybe some butter, and that's it. There you go. You got banana pancakes. Snack number 3. Our third way on how to eat banana is smashed bananas with cinnamon. This is also one of my go-to ways, especially for breakfast because I'm too lazy to make anything in the morning. What I do is I smash a banana. Yes, this is going to contain a lot of banana smashing. So I smash my bananas and then I cover it in cinnamon. The more cinnamon, the better. Because I love cinnamon. I have a problem. And then I just mix it in there and eat. Oh, so simple. Banana eating way number 4. So now the 4th way in which you can eat a banana is also super duper simple. First of all, you're going to have to peel the banana. Then you cut it in half and then you split that half into 2 halves.
After doing so, you'll want to put a generous amount of oil in the pan. It doesn't have to be heated by the time you put the bananas in. Put all the bananas in and sprinkle sugar on top. You'll let them sizzle until they're kind of golden brown. Then you flip them, sizzle again, and they look more or less like this. It's better to do this in low heat because it avoids burning both the banana and the sugar.
And then you just eat it. Banana eating way number 5. So the 5th way in which I like to eat bananas is by drinking. Yes, you heard me right. I will drink a banana. But for this, you will need a handy blender and pre-frozen bananas. You can freeze them overnight. You can freeze them 2 or 3 hours before you're going to use them. Doesn't really matter as long as they're frozen and ready to go. You'll take the frozen bananas, put them in the blender, and add a tiny bit of water, and you blend. After it's blended, it's supposed to be very thick consistency, so you can either eat it with a spoon or you can just drink it out of a cup. It's a bit hard to drink because it's so thick.
Mine is usually thicker, but my blender was having an episode, so it's a bit runny today.
Now let's move on to number 6. My number 6 way of eating bananas is by putting them in a banana milkshake. With this, you can freeze the bananas first, but you can also just take normal room temperature old bananas that have been there. You can also use bananas that are going brown, because sometimes some people don't like eating that, and it's totally fine. So you can just use it in a smoothie. So here you're gonna want to start off by breaking the bananas in half or cutting them. Then you will more or less eyeball how much milk you want to put in there. Sometimes you can also use your cup to more or less measure it out, but eyeballing it is fine too. I decided to put some chocolate chips just for funsies. And then you just blend it. Then you pour it into a cup. The great thing about bananas is that you don't even need sugar. You don't need sugar getting everywhere. You don't need sugar to give you diabetes. If you're lactose intolerant, this is probably already a problem. So go ahead, add that sugar. You can also add sugar if you like super duper duper sweet stuff. You can add chocolate powder, cocoa powder, chocolate, cocoa powder. Yeah. What was I gonna say? Alright, the seventh and final way is the unhealthiest way in which I eat bananas, and I don't do this often because it takes time and effort, and ain't nobody got time for that. So what you're gonna do first is take chocolate. Oh yes, blissful chocolate. Chocolate makes everything great except for meat. I don't think you should do that. Don't mix meat with chocolate. I don't think it's a good idea. Melt that chocolate in a bain-marie or a water bath, or whatever you call it in your country. Added some coconut oil because my chocolate wasn't really budging. I added it to make it smoother. You're gonna do this so the chocolate doesn't burn. You can also do it in a microwave, but my family doesn't believe in microwaves, so I don't know how to do it in a microwave. I believe you should do it in short bursts while stirring, because that's what YouTube tells me to do. So you're going to melt the chocolate, and after you melt the chocolate, you're going to make bite-sized bananas and dip them in that melted chocolate. You can take out a piece of parchment paper and put them on top of there, or you can just put them on a plate, whatever you want, you know, because afterwards they're all gonna end up in the same place anyway. It's chocolate and bananas. You can put it in the fridge so it cools down faster. Right now I'm in a boiling hot country, so that is what I'm going to do. After they're nice and cold, just eat them. It's so easy. Right. Now that you have a week's worth of breakfast, go get yourself some banana. Eat that fruit. Bananas are amazing. They are so easy to make and so easy to eat. One more bite. Thank you for watching my video. I hope you like it, and I hope you have more ways of making breakfast rather than just frying an egg every day or just not doing anything at all, because having breakfast is healthy. See you next week, and don't forget to stay tuned for my video updates. Love you. Bye!